we will do question number 7, 8, 9 and 10 of exercise 3.5. First of all, question 7. Find the HCF and LCM by the division method. We have to find HCF and LCM both by the division method. The numbers are 42, 56 and 70. First of all, we will find the LCM by the division method. So we will make this sign. Then we will write 42, 56 and 70. First of all, we will check on which prime number these numbers get divided. First prime number is 2. This is an even number, even number, even number. So all can be divided by 2. So start dividing. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Next 56. 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder, 1 6 16, 2 8s are 16. 2 3s are 6, 1 remainder, 10, 2 5s are 10. Fine. Now we will check whether these numbers are divided by the next prime number. These are odd. These two numbers are odd. So these cannot be divided by an even number. Now we will check by 3. On 3's table 21 comes, but 28 and 35 cannot be divided by 3. So check by the next prime number 5. On 5's table only 35 comes. Then the next prime number is 7. On 7's table all these numbers come. 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35. Now see, 3 is the prime number, 5 is the prime number, but 4 is a composite number. So we will take one more step. 2 can't divide 3. So it will remain same. 2 2s are 4, 5 will be same. Now the LCM will be 2 multiply 7 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 5. 2 7s are 14, 14 2s are 28, 28 3s are 84, 84 2s are 168, 168 5s are 840. So the LCM is 840. I hope you understand it. Now we will find the HCF of 70, 56 and 42. Earlier we have learned to find the HCF by the division method. But we have done with 2 numbers. Here are 3 numbers. The very first step, take the biggest number as the dividend and divide by the middle number. This will be the divisor. 56 ones are 56. Subtract. It becomes 10. 6 out of 10, 4. 5 out of 6, 1. Now this remainder becomes the divisor and this divisor becomes the dividend. 14 4s are 56. So the HCF of 56 and 70 is 14. But we have to take the HCF of 42 also. So the next step, take this HCF as divisor and write this number as a dividend. 14 3s are 42. Now you can say 14 is the HCF of 42, 56 and 70. So here we get the LCM as 840 and HCF 40. Our next question is solve the following. A part. 2 containers have 16 liter and 24 liter of oil respectively. What is the largest measuring can that can exactly measure oil from both the containers? There are 2 containers. One is of measure for 16 liter and one of 24 liters. Now we have to find the largest measuring can that can exactly measure oil from both the containers. What to do? To find the largest measuring can, we have to find the HCF. To find the HCF, we can use any of the method like division method, prime factorization method, simple factors method. But here I am using division method. For division method, I will divide 24 by 16. 16 ones are 16. Subtract it, it's 14 and it will be 1. 6 out of 14, 8. 1 out of 1 is. Now we will write 16 over here. 8 twos are 16. So here we get the answer 8 liter. 8 liter can exactly measure oil from both the container. Hence 8 liter can measure the oil exactly. Fine. Our next question is, what is smallest length of a room in which an exact number of tables of length 12 meters and 9 meters can fit? First of all, decide what to do. See, here it is written smallest length of a room to find. You can find the smallest length of the room by using the LCM method. To find the LCM, you can use any of the method. You can use division method. You can use multiples method. But here I am using division method. We will find the LCM of 12 and 9 by the division method. First of all, we will divide by 2. 2 6 are 12. But 9 can't be divided by 2. So it will be 9 only. Our next prime number is 3. Both the numbers can be divided by 3. So write here 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. Now we get both the prime numbers. So stop here. Now write the LCM. It will be 2 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 3. 2 3s are 6. 6 2s are 12. 12 3s are 36. Hence, the length of the room should be 36 meters to fit the tables of length 12 meters and 9 meters exactly. Our next question is, express the numbers as the sum of two primes. Here we have three numbers, 16, 24 and 30. We have to express these numbers as the sum of two primes. For this purpose, first of all, we will write the beginning prime numbers. These are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. Now we can use these, like we have to write 16. We can write 16 by using two prime numbers, 11 plus 5. There can be one more combination, like 13 plus 3, 16. Fine. Next, 24. For 24, we can use 19 plus 5, 24. Next is 30. For 30, we can use 19 plus 11. I hope you are getting it. We have to use any two prime numbers to make these numbers. Our next question is, express the numbers as the difference of two primes. Same method. We have to use any two prime numbers whose difference is 8, 18 or 20. For 8, we can use 11 and 3. 11 minus 3 is equal to 8. For 18, we can use 23 minus 5. And for 20, we can use 23 minus 3. I hope you have learned a lot from this session and enjoyed a lot. Thank you.